Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead Season 11, the last one, the final one, episode 21. Guys, we're so close to the end, only 4 episodes left. It's insane. It seems almost, impossible at this point. I mean, for the stories that we have during this season, the one that we need to finish during this season, it seems enough. Because maybe during this episode we can deal with the situation with the train, with releasing our guys, that they took away, something like that. Next episode, maybe we can attack the Commonwealth, take control of the Commonwealth. Next episode, episode 23, we can fight the dead who are coming. No, maybe not already. Maybe the preparation for the fight against the dead. Everyone knowing also that these deads, they are evolving. They are not the same. And that's gonna be different, that's a different way, to fight them. You have to be more prepared to fight all of these deaths coming for the Commonwealth. And last episode, final episode, the final fight against this army of deaths. You know what I think about it? I think that it's a pretty good idea to end all of this show, this final season, with a fight against the dead, with a real army of dead. So it's really dangerous, like we began everything, all of this story began also because of the dead. So we need to finish with the dead and they need to be the real threat. So that's why I think that making them evolve, it's also a good thing, because yes, they are the real danger. Everything is happening because of them. Like, you are into this universe, all of your world changed and all of that because of the deaths, and we are there, the viewers, also because of the deaths at the beginning. After that, it evolved so much with people fighting against each other, and at some point, we were not even worried about the deaths anymore. Like, we were seeing them coming, like, oh, that's it, they're gonna take 10 minutes to come, we don't need to be afraid. To have them right there, a big army coming, and to know that now they are beginning to be clever, they are evolving, I think that, yes, it's a good idea to finish everything with them. So that's why I think that episode 24 is gonna be the final fight. So see, for the stories that they are telling for this season, for that, it's enough for episodes to resolve all of that. But during this episode, we don't need just to resolve the stories of the season 11. We need to resolve all of the stories that they created also around this show. Like, we need to have news about Rick at some point, to have a little thing about it, to be, a window to what we're gonna have about him. And Mission, I don't even know if it's into a movie or a spin-off, I think that themselves, they don't even know that. They announced so many spin-off and so many things, to create around this universe, which killed the suspense truly about the end of this show. Like the fact that we already know that big characters are gonna survive because they're gonna have their spin-off. I think that they made a terrible mistake with that. But still, the fact that they announced all of this spin-off, it means that at the end of this show, of these episodes, we need to have that window, being opened for these characters, for the spin-off, the movie that we're gonna have after that, including the one about Mission and Rick. So, see, we need to have the end of all of the stories that they created for this season 11. We need to have the end for the stories that they created during the entire show, and an opening for all of the stories that they are preparing for the spin-off for the movie. We need to have a conclusion for all of the characters that we're not gonna have in the spin-off. I'm not gonna be okay with not giving any end to these characters that we're not gonna have into the spin-off, to during the spin-off, have some of or guys mentioning that, oh, you know, that one is doing that now into his life, oh, that one is doing that now into her life. No, I'm not okay. You need to do it during this show. You know, it's like for Fear the Walking Dead and the other spin-off that I don't watch, Far Beyond, I think, something like that. You can't have answers of The Walking Dead into this spin-off, so it's the same. A show needs to exist for itself and needs to begin, explore and conclude things into itself. You understand what I mean? So I really hope that they're gonna do it, but at the same time I'm like, you need to do so many things. Are you gonna have the time to do that? Are you gonna have the place to do that? So that's why, you know, I almost gave up on having a conclusion for everyone, everything. I know that we're gonna have shortcuts. I'm okay with that. You know, I worked on it on my mind. I'm okay with that, to have shortcuts for the stories as long as we have real things for the characters and real things, real ends for the characters who are not gonna have the spin-off. If you're not giving a real end for the characters that we're gonna have into the spin-off, I'm okay, because we know that you prepared this spin-off, so we know that we're gonna have their end during this spin-off. But all of the other ones, I want that right there. I really want it, and I'm not gonna be okay if we don't have it. 4 episodes, guys. Really, 4 episodes. Insane. I'm stressed. See, I have trouble to be excited for the end of this episode because I'm stressed about all of the things that they have to do. Oh. And how they're gonna do it also. Even if I have to say it, when I didn't hide during, I think that it was during the first part of this season 11, and during some episodes also before that, during the last seasons, I didn't hide when I was disappointed by something that they did, by a choice that they made. You know, I'm a fan, okay, but I'm not a blind fan, and I can tell also when they are making bad decisions. And so far, for the episodes of this final part, only bad things maybe that they made, it was a shortcut, but I just told you that I prepared myself for this shortcut, so I was not really mad about it, sad about it, like, it was okay for me. So really, so far, I have nothing really wrong, really bad, which is bothering me into this final episodes. So I really hope that it's gonna stay like that until the end. We'll see. And I think that you understood also with this intro that I don't have high expectations. I worked on myself to accept the shortcuts, to accept to not have ends for the characters that we're gonna have into spin-off. And the things that I want is to have conclusion for these stories of this season. I think that we're gonna have it. Conclusions for the characters that we're not gonna have into the spin-off. And opening things, you know, for the spin-off and the movies. Talking about Rick, Mission, all of that. I really hope that we're gonna have that. Okay, let's go for this episode 21. Yes, it's the episode 21 that I'm offering you right there, you know, my reactions and my thoughts about it into this video. I can do that because on the platform, you know, we have 1 episode of advance, so that's why I can watch and I can react to this episode before, in fact, they are out on television, because on their platform, they are already there, you know, 1 week before it's out on TV, so that's why. Don't worry, they saw that I'm playing fair, you know, with this episode by not releasing my videos too early, by also respecting the fair use rules with the things that I'm posting, with how I'm editing stuff, so don't worry about that. I saw that one of you was worried about it. Don't worry, they saw that I'm playing fair with these videos, with how I'm editing them, with how I'm publishing them, with everything, so that's okay. Okay, let's go. And yes, on Patreon you have these videos earlier, you have them on Monday, and with an extended reaction part. I didn't put full reaction part yet, maybe it's gonna come for, you know, the final episode of this season, but so far it was the extended ones. Check the description to know that, you know, what I decided to post if you're interested. And yes, Patreon, it's the best way to support me. If you are there since a long time, you know, to follow my reaction videos about The Walking Dead and maybe also Fear the Walking Dead. And just, if you want to support me, it's on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode 21. Oh, we're gonna have Judith at the beginning of this episode talking about the past, preparing the future. You know, I'm preparing myself to be again emotional, hearing that voice, seeing also pictures from the past. Okay. Each time I have to think about it.
The only thing I've ever known is the fight.
Boy?
There's so much we've done.
Archie?
So much more to do. But together, there's hope. Isn't there?
Oh, I'm sure. Maggie, you know that I love how brave you are, but right there you're not thinking. And the other ones around this particular car, they're not gonna see you escape? And now there's an enemy. Where are all of the cars which were around? I don't know if it was logical, you know, what happened just right now. Not scary at all. In a place like that, with these bags on your head, not scary.
They were loading a bunch of stuff off the trucks.
Can you see the kids?
They didn't take the kids at the same place, so they can threaten you.
Today is the first day of a new beginning. The world works when everyone knows their place. Your place is at the bottom.
Yeah!
All of the resources
Is
bring
the
old
king,
world
and
news.
Negan is
Don't
Negan.
start in place. You should take comfort in knowing that good people will benefit from your labor. That is your redemption.
For what? What did they do wrong again?
The children, they're safe, they're being attended to. Play by the rules, you get to see them again. Here, nobody has a name. Because we have no need for you.
Negan?
I'll tell you mine. When I point at you,
Does it ring a bell?
stand up. You exit the rear. You. 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 And you.
Don't worry, he's gonna find you. Oh, King is mad.
I'm gonna get us out of here. All three of us. I promise.
Step out, exile. They are being
Exile?
trans-
Maggie, you can't do that. Let him follow you.
Left.
Wait a minute, hold up. What's the plan here?
We're gonna follow the convoy wherever it goes.
There are two of us. What, are we knock on the door and say, can you see our daughter, please?
Do you have a better idea? Let's split up. We'll cover more ground.
No way, I'm not leaving you.
Oh, they came from nowhere?
What is it?
My arm is dislocated.
filmed its camera on the shoulder, you know, we are really with them.
Just take a breath.
I appreciate it.
Is that a train?
Yep.
Train.
Nah, it's a train. We need you to find Carol and Darren. It's Connie. For Daryl to see Connie being taken. Oh, you're playing with my little heart. Designation 2.
Can't go get her. Radiohead. We'll find the kids.
You need to find the kids so they can't threaten the adults, you know, because of the kids. How are you worried, Daryl? What? Now following the train like that? Oh guys.
The train's gonna hit that junction.
I don't think I can do that.
What?
To wait.
Sorry.
Yes.
Carol. Hey, when I saw Connie get on that train, and I saw the door shut, I thought the same thing that you did. Okay? Do you remember what Kelly said the minute her sister was gone?
We can't save them if we're dead.
We can play this however you want, but if we go it alone, we might be making the same mistakes.
For Carol, you know, to give a lesson like that, making a parallel with a situation in which we are not the being so wise. Oh, the boy. The boy that you didn't kill is gonna help you. You have to kill him now. Maggie. Maggie. Maggie, come on, help him also, you know, by killing him, you're helping him out there. It's okay, Maggie, it's okay. Come on. Leave! It has to be Daryl and Carol. Oh! You're lucky, my dear, you're so lucky.
You just ripped him away from me. I wasn't strong enough.
Maggie.
This is not you. You are just one person. Doesn't matter. It's me.
Because you're his mom.
But after the fall, we were forced to become family. To give its help. And to come at us. We're sick. But we scared the shit out of him. Yeah. We're not alone anymore. We're gonna make it right.
Yes. Oh, you found each other also right there? Oh, you're so lucky. I know. A really big shortcut right there made by the writers. I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna ask you to please do something good. Where's that train going? You put a friend of mine on it. Said she was designation 2. What's that mean?
For sure it remembers us, you know, what they said also for Rick, how they classified him, but right there it's a Commonwealth classifying people.
Joint force. My family needed money. Guess I'm not your story, too. They took my kids from me. I want them back.
They are are your kids, I love for you to talk about them like that.
Just have to be people like me.
I don't know. I wish I did.
All the time with guilt. Shame.
Because you're a coward.
Because he's obeying to the rules, it's hard to be brave enough, you know, into a situation like that. Oh, it's great to meet this guy and to have that side of the story also, to humanize
I wish I had.
the soldiers.